friends, it's Judy Klock coming to you for a quick little pre-recorded at lunch today. I wanted to show you really quickly how you can pair the dies from the Brilliant Rainbow dies with that beautiful designer series paper that you can get from Celebration. So if you caught my last YouTube video, you would see that I worked with this die set and I showed you all the dies. But did you know that this rainbow die will cut out all of these rainbows? Yep, you can use this die to cut it out, and then you can decorate your cards with those pre-cut rainbow dies. So let's get started, and let me show you how I did this. I ran this through my die cutting machine, and I've got all of my little pieces right here. Now I went ahead and I backed these first with our adhesive strips just to make it easier to put them on. So let's go ahead and get started. I've got a piece of our basic white, and I am just going to take off the adhesive backing on these. Now, if you don't have the adhesive backing, of course you can use liquid glue. That would work fine. I just find that for something like this, the adhesive backing is just a little bit less messy. Okay, so we're just gonna go put them down right in order. And it's going to be so pretty, and it's going to really make the inside of your card pop really quick just by having this pre-cut rainbow in there. Now, of course, you have all the stamps, the rainbow stamps. You can go ahead and cut those out too if you, stamp those if you want. But if you're in a hurry, like I usually am, I like to find the easy way. Why work harder when we can work smarter? And of course, my adhesive backing has decided to not come off now. There we go. It's always that way, right? Whenever you're trying to show how quick and easy something is, it's never quick and easy. It's like your car never makes the sound when you bring it to the mechanic, right? So we've got that. Go ahead and get the green. And these colors are Magenta Madness, Granny Apple Green, Bermuda Bay, and I forget what the yellow is. I'd have to look that one up. But there's also Calypso Coral in here, Petal Pink, I think Pool Party. So there's quite a few colors in this designer series paper. I kind of went with the more vibrant colors for this card. I went with the Bermuda Bay and the Magenta Madness. And of course, okay, and you know what else I love? I love our brass butterflies because they are so thin that you can actually use these on the inside of your card because they're not really going to add a lot of bulk because they're flat. So how cute is it to add these little butterflies, rainbows and butterflies, right? There we go. All right, let's go ahead and add this to the inside of our card. If I can find all of the rest of my supplies here. Oh my goodness. Got all kinds of stuff happening today. I hope everybody's week is off to a good start. Yesterday was Valentine's Day. I hope you had a nice day. It was relaxing here in the Klock household. So there's the inside of our card. Now we're going to go ahead. I've got here a piece of Magenta Madness that is 4 by 5 1/4, and a piece of that designer series paper that is 5 1/4 by 3. So you can actually get 2 cards out of one piece of that 6 by 6 paper. Now I went ahead and I added some raindrops to the Magenta Madness because I thought it just looked a little too plain, and you can't have a rainbow without raindrops, right? So I'm just going to go ahead, I'm going to take that stamp set had a little rainbow stamp, a little raindrop stamp in there, and I'm just going to go ahead and stamp these down here in a row. Not really a rhyme or reason to it. I'm just going to go ahead and get that done. And then I'm going to do one along the bottom. And the rest of the paper will be covered with our designer series paper. So I'm not really too worried about getting it really any higher than that. So there we go. Put that off to the side. Let's take our designer series paper and layer that over the top. This is going to go together really quickly. It's going to be a real quick card, but I think it's so pretty with that rainbow inside. It's like a little unexpected surprise. Okay. Always have a hard time matching up my edges. There we go. Well, that certainly didn't work. All right, let's slow this down. Let's not rush. There we go. Now we can add this to our card front. All right, and then I went ahead and I used the tag die from the Brilliant Rainbows die set, and we're going to stamp "You Make This World a Better Place" right on the center of our tag, and we're going to use our Magenta Madness. Kind of keeping all the colors, and this is Petal Pink, so I did pull in another little color. I didn't want to use white on that Designer Series paper. I thought it'd be a little too blah, so I went ahead with the Petal Pink because it's in there. And then we're just going to go ahead and stamp. We got this little like dot image. We're just going to kind of stamp this on there, just again to add a little bit more interest. We're going to go ahead and put this on here with some Stampin' Dimensionals. And now I did add a piece of ribbon behind this one. I don't know if I liked that, so I'm not going to add it to this one, but I might try to add a bow. So we'll see. Maybe the bow will look better. And we'll see how that looks. We're just going to add this kind of a little bit off center. And then I kind of tied a bow here on my, it's on my reel in case I don't like it. But I'm thinking maybe just a little bow right there, maybe a little bit shorter, but I think that might work. So let's go ahead and trim this up. Trim that down. And we can just kind of place that kind of right there. I got a little glue dot over here, and we'll go ahead and place that over here. All right, and there we have it. And I think my most favorite part of this whole card is that surprise rainbow on the inside. All right, that's it for this edition of Live at Lunch. You guys enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you Thursday night at 7:30. Bye.